All right, fifth grade reading kids. We are on page 88. We are continuing with characters. And our story today is Granny's Little Helper. Carlos's mom dropped him off at Granny's house. Carlos rang Granny's doorbell. Granny opened the door with a big smile. "Hi, Carlos," she said. "Would you like to be my little helper today?" asked Granny. Carlos smiled and nodded. Make sure you guys are following along. Carlos walked into Granny's house. Granny asked him to help wash dishes. Carlos smiled and filled the sink with soapy water. He used a sponge to wipe the dishes, but then a plate slipped out of his hands. "Uh-oh," Carlos said. The plate crashed onto the floor and broke. "Oh, that's okay, Carlos," said Granny. She used a broom to sweep away the glass. Carlos felt awful. "There is a basket of clothes in the laundry room," Granny said. "Can you toss them into the washing machine, please?" Carlos said yes. He put all the clothes into the machine. But then he saw a box of laundry soap. "I know," thought Carlos. "I'll surprise Granny by helping her even more. I'll put soap into the machine with the clothes." Carlos thought this would save Granny time, but he didn't tell Granny that he added soap. So later, she added more soap. Soon bubbles started pouring out of the washing machine. The bubbles filled the entire house. Granny had to mop up all the bubbles. Later, when Carlos's mom came over, she asked Granny if Carlos had been a good little helper. "Of course," said Granny with a wink. All right. So now if we go over here to page 89 and we look at again what a character is, it's who the story is about. Remember, they can talk and they do things in the story. A character can also be a person, a place. A person, an animal, or something else in the story. And remember, when you're reading about a character, think about the words that talk about the character. Think about how the character feels, what the character's saying or doing. Do they do good things or bad things? And why does the character do these things? All right, so number 1 says, which sentence tells about Carlos? Carlos is afraid, Carlos is rude, or Carlos is helpful. So if you have Carlos is helpful, you've got it right. Good job, thumbs up. And then number 2 says, why do you think so? So now you're going to have to go back into the story. And why do you think Carlos is helpful? So go back in and look at that. Okay. So if you look right here, it says, why do you think so? Carlos tries to help Granny with the dishes and the laundry. Even though it didn't turn out well, he still tried to be helpful. And then question number 3 says, which sentence tells about Carlos? Carlos is clumsy. Carlos never makes mistakes. Carlos is very strong. So the sentence that tells about Carlos is he is clumsy. And then number 4 says, tell why you think so. Well, he breaks a plate when he's washing the dishes, and he makes a mess with the washing machine and the extra soap. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that story and learning about character. The next time we get together, you're going to have a little bit of a review on character, so that will be next week. Make sure that you are doing your work and using your stories and going back and looking into your stories and finding all of that good information. Remember, it's all in here. It's all what you're reading. So make sure you think about a character, tell what the characters do, how they feel. Do they do good things? Do they do bad things? Are they nice? Are they mean? Are they helpful? And why do the characters do the things they do? Have a great day. Bye, guys.